Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel because we're going back right into 100 Line Last Defense Academy. We are on day 31, and this is the killing game route. This is chapter 15A and Haruko. So far we've lost Haruko, Karara, and Gaku. And Darumi is super powered, and she's having the time of her life because this is a killing game, and that's all that she's about, you know what I mean? So, I don't know how I feel about what's going on here, but we just recruited Tsubasa into the anti-sponsor alliance. So we're trying to figure out who's the mastermind of this killing game, who they are, how to beat them. They do use bees, which is kind of weird, but I don't know what's going on. I hope you do, because we'll figure it out, though. But thank you so much for joining us. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It really does help the channel. So thank you. Let's get going. The next morning. We're on morning 31. I made my way to the leisure lounge, where the sponsor was loafing around as usual. Ah, Takumi Sumino. What are you doing here so early? Did you miss me? You could say that. I wanted to see you anyway. Do you have time to talk? Hardly a respectful attitude to take towards someone in my position, but I'll allow it. You are one of the most accomplished hunters after all. Hunter? Me? No need to be modest. Just take a look at the results and speak for yourself. The sponsor gestured one of the bees and brought up the display of the leaderboard.
I honestly didn't expect you to gain this much of a lead so quickly. The advent of a dark horse like yourself makes this game that much more exciting.
Man, this guy's so weird. He doesn't talk like any of the characters we know. At some point, I'd made my way all the way to number 2 in the rankings. Haruko had been at number 1 all that time, but now she's dead. I was catching up. You've made an impressive contributions to my little game. I was just thinking you deserved some kind of reward. A reward, huh? Since we're here, how about you play a game with me? Very well. If that's what you want, what shall we play? As I said before, I'm grateful for you to becoming such an accomplishment. I'm even willing to turn a blind eye if you ever want to bend the rules a little. That actually helps a lot because what I want is a duel to the death. I'm going to fight you, and I'm going to win, and then I'm ending this stupid game of yours once and for all. So you come to this very well. Activate your class armor, Hima. Attack me with all you want. Your sword is no more threat to me than a blade of grass. The sponsor clearly didn't consider themselves in any danger. They stood there radiating absolute confidence, knowing that nothing I could do would hurt. Nice of you to be so laid back about it, but I won't be attacking you with my sword. I'll be using this crossbow. I brought out a crossbow Tsubasa had made out of the gift dramatic. Normally, using conventional weapons like this would be pointless, especially against an invincible opponent like this monster. Fool, what are you trying? What are you thinking? Turning something like that on me. Such insolence will not stand. A hunter should use Himo Nima. Just like that, the sponsor's confidence demeanor vanished, and they began to panic. Looks like we were right about the suit's weakness. We performed every kind of stress test that we could think of, and we discovered something very interesting. I knew it. This suit isn't actually all that strong. It'll distort from just a little force, and it's not that much tougher than a regular protective suit. A long knife or something could probably cut through it pretty easily. That doesn't make any sense, though. If the suit is that weak, why don't any of our attacks work on it? If the spare one, is the spare one a fake? Maybe. Is it actually different from the sponsor's one? No, it's a real one. The material is the same as what the sponsor wears. Anyway. So, why is this one so much weaker? I think it's much weaker My goodness, I'm doing rough today. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. I think it's not weak so much as built for purpose. What do you mean? Ever since I saw this suit, something about it has me bothering me. It looks like some kind of protective gear, so what is it supposed to protect its wearer from? Not sure I follow. Workers at nuclear power plants wear suits to protect themselves from radiation, right? Firefighters against high temperatures, divers under water pressure. Protective suits are made for a specific hazard in mind. Stuff that only a threat in certain environments and scenarios. They're not a lot of use of those scenarios. Have you ever felt an actual radiation suit? They're basically paper thin. I think it's the same with this suit. It's designed to protect against one particular threat and nothing else. The protective gear for a specific threat. I desperately tried to think over what Tsubasa had said and what it meant. What kind of scenario was this suit built for? That was obvious enough to protect the sponsor from our attacks. The first time we fought him, we used every bit of hemo-anema that we could muster. But at the end of our assault, the sponsor was still standing without having taken the slightest bit of damage. It was like our attacks on our hemo-anema had no effect at all. And then it hit me like a bolt of the blue. I knew what this suit was for. I knew what threat it was guarding against. Of course, the suit is designed to repel any and all hemo-anema attacks. But the trade-off is, it's weak against regular attacks, isn't it? You're letting your imagination run wild. I am invincible. Your pitiful intellect cannot hope to understand my power. The sponsor's voice was calm, but they were clearly shaken. I had no doubt that we were right about this. I only wish I'd noticed sooner. The suit only blocked hemo-anema attacks, not physical ones. It was such a simple weakness. But I could see why I hadn't thought of it until now. Our first encounter with the sponsor had only demoralized us. We attacked them with everything we had, our very strongest attacks, and not one of them had worked. This person was invincible. It's no use trying to fight them. That was the idea that was implanted in our head that day. After sowing that seed of doubt, we all accepted that. We had no choice but to do what the sponsor said. But now we know the truth. Once a trick is exposed, the con artist behind it is finished. Just like this game. I'm warning you, Takumi, stand down now. We can forget this ever happened. This is for my friends. I pulled the trigger and fired 3 arrows in quick succession. They pierced the suit and buried themselves in the sponsor's body. There was no hiding it now. My attack clearly done damage. There were holes in the suit now. They weren't dealing with an invincible opponent after all.
We did it! Did you see, Hideko? We broke through the sponsor's defenses.
Not bad, Takumi Sumino. I'll confess. I didn't think you'd ever figure out the secret of my suit. For this, at least, I must congratulate you. Gee, thanks. It's an honor, but it's your death I want, not compliments. Me die? Don't be ridiculous. This game was only just beginning. And you're forgetting something, Takumi. This suit isn't the only weapon I have at my disposal. I still have. I heard the familiar cacophony of buzzing and beating wings as the bees flew down from the ceiling. They sounded angry. I'd broken a rule. After all, I'd injured the sponsor. My suit may not be an immovable object, but my bees are as unstoppable force as ever. What now, Takumi Sumino? Do you think you could defend against this? No, there's nothing I can do about your bees. If they attacked now, I'd be riddled with holes and every last ounce of blood. If they attacked me, that is. That's why I'm tagging in. Good work, Takumi. You played your part beautifully. But against someone with the proper protection, things wouldn't be so simple.
What? Who are you? Why do you have that suit?
It's me, Yugamu Omokage. Guess you can't tell because of the voice, huh? Apparently the voice changer came as standard with these suits. This one distorted Yugamu's voice to sound just like the sponsors. We decided to borrow one. Oh, I guess I could need to sound like a sponsor. We decided to borrow one of your precious suits for a little while. It seemed like the best way to stop me getting into a pig cushion. The bee stingers were powerful. That was true, but that's because they were augmented by Himo and Emo. Despite its tough and grandiose appearance, it doesn't quite have the hardiness to match. The joints snap out of place. If even you look at it wrong, the stingers come off without much effort at all. It's as fragile as life itself. But it can't be that weak. We saw the bees kill the Carrara like it was nothing. Their bodies were likely enhanced by some supernatural means. When they were still alive. Supernatural, you mean... Oh, supernatural meaning Himo and Emo. The suits repelled any and all Himo and Emo attacks, with Yugamu wearing one. The bees were no threat at all. You and that suit have given us a lot of trouble. Now we're using the same technology to defeat you. You know how it is. Though what goes around comes around. Insolence. This will not stand. Don't you realize who I am? I am the one who spreads death across the planet. The all-seeing, all-knowing game master. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut you off there. We really don't have time for listening to your final monologue. I'll take it from here, Takumi. Go. Right. We both started running. I ran for the door while Yugamu charged toward the sponsor. The bees dutifully flew in to protect their master, but all in vain. Yugamu swatted them aside with one swipe with his arm, killing them instantly. That suit made him the worst possible opponent for them to go up against. Finally, Yugamu reached the sponsor. With that, with a clenched fist, he was holding something. All it takes is one little hole to render the protective gear completely useless. So the first thing we need to do is open a hole in the suit. Any one of these ranged weapons should be enough to do it. Right. If the suit is weak against physical damage, a gun should do the trick. I'm no marksman, but I'm probably more likely to hit the target with something like a crossbow. Once the suit is torn, the sponsor won't be immune to cryptoglobin attacks anymore. That's where this comes in. Stuff this bomb in the hole, and the sponsor will get burned to a crisp. Oh, so we won't know who he is, though. Held up a tiny mechanical sphere. This baby filled with undying flames. All you need to do is a little impact from the detonation. It's basically a downgrade version of the ones we used on Vexnus. Wait, we used that on Vexnus? Whatever. But I could only make one, so we only got one shot at this. If one of these bombs could destroy Vexnus, they could destroy anyone. Oh yeah, that's true. That was right. That was like on day 27 or something like that. I don't remember. Wait, there's a battle today. Oh shit, there's a battle today. Day 31. Yeah. Oh, no. Day 33. Okay, we're fine for a while. That included the sponsor, whoever they really are. We had our plan. All that was left was to assign the roles and iron out the details. Tsubasa would stand ready with a fire extinguisher outside the leisure lounge in case anything went wrong. I'd use the crossbow to puncture the holes in the sponsor chute. Yugamu would be the one handling the most dangerous part of the plan, actually detonating. You sure about this, Yugamu? You'll have to get real close to the sponsor to put a bomb in their suit in the first place. If anything goes wrong, you'll be left wide open. Don't worry about that. I'm really good at ramming stuff in holes that looks like it'd be too small to fit. No. Bro. I love it. I'm trying to be serious here. I'm going to have to ask you to stick to the matter at hand. Sure thing, Takumi. Or you can be the one sticking it in to me, if you prefer. You know me, I swing both ways. Gross. Stay on topic, please. In spite of his usual devil-may-cry attitude, I could tell Yugamu was serious. His fists were clenched tight. He was determined to end this game. Even if it meant risking his own life, killing the sponsor, he was prepared to do what needed to be done.
Get away! Don't you dare touch me with those filthy hands!
Undaunted, Yugamu grabbed hold of the sponsor, slipped the miniature bomb into the hole in the suit, and then one little hit, and the undying flames enveloped his entire body. The tormentor writhed in pain, convulsing like a crazed dancer. At some point, the sponsor's vocal cords must have been burned away. They weren't screaming anymore, just making hollow, choking noises. Who was it? We won't know who it was, though. Dang. Even with the flames eating away at every fiber of their being, the sponsor held onto life as long as they could. But finally, they let out one last unnatural, almost inhuman scream. The flames still licking on their body, they collapsed to the floor. Tsubasa and I stepped back into the lounge, and we stood there with Yugamu, watching the sponsor burn. We didn't want to risk taking our eyes off them in case they suddenly came back to life somehow. Fear rooted us on the spot. We had to be sure. We needed to see this person die. They're really dead now, aren't they? Yeah. No one could possibly survive that. Then we really won? We won. The moment I said the words, it suddenly felt a lot more real. We'd taken down the invincible sponsor and ended the invader hunt. Huh? Yo, what the hell is all that noise in here? We heard a strange voice, like shouting "Gee" or something. It sounded like nails on a chalkboard. There was an explosion too. The others all came running in. The sponsor's death cries must have echoed all throughout the school. Takumi, Tsubasa, what are you guys doing? Get over here. That's right. That's right. You have to get away from that sponsor. Oh, of course, with Yugamu wearing that suit, they think he's the sponsor. Hey guys, you picked the perfect time to join us. Come warm yourselves by the fire. Fire? But it looks like there's a person in there. Vile fiend, did you incinerate one of our friends for your sick entertainment? This has gone too far enough. It is time for the Holy Jumonji Sword to cut you down. Wait, Kiyoshika, I don't think that's the sponsor. It's Yugamu. Now that you mention it, he does sound like him. What's the deal? What's going on here? If Yugamu's a sponsor, and the sponsor's Yugamu, then who the heck am I? Wait a second. That's a reference to something. What was that a reference to? I don't remember. Takumi, Tsubasa, you got some explaining to do. If that's Yugamu in the suit, where'd the real sponsor go? Hey, just calm down, everyone. I'll explain everything. I took everyone through what our team had been doing, starting with me, Yugamu, and Haruko, forming our secret alliance, and how Haruko somehow knew a way for us to get our hands on a spare version of the suit the sponsor wore. That first mission we had succeeded, but at the cost of Haruko's life. Then Tsubasa had joined the alliance, and we figured out the suit's weakness, allowing us to put this plan into action. So you see, you don't have to worry about our scores or executions anymore. It's over. We won. I thought they'd be happy to hear about this, but we've just been freed from a life and death struggle. We've been in since the game began, after all. What's the matter, guys? Is it really over, though? Yeah! The sponsor was so strong before. It's hard to believe you killed them just like that. Right? We didn't see it happen for ourselves. You don't think we're lying to you, do you? No, it's not. It's just... It's more like all of this is happening so fast, and we weren't there for so much of it. It doesn't feel real, you know? And I was the one who was supposed to avenge Lady Carrara. Wow, that is not the reaction I was expecting. I'm not asking for a victory party or anything, but you can at least relax now. The sponsor's gone. Well, this is a real mood killer. You guys are gonna need some time. Let's call it here for the day. We can always accept your praise and adulation later. With things feeling awkward between us and the other teams, we went our separate ways, and I returned to my room. Yeah, we did it. Oh, we're just going nighttime. It's morning now. Gotcha.
To rise and shine. Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I love it. I love that guy. Okay, the morning announcement played just as I got back to my... Yeah, I guess I should get some rest. Yeah, we were up all night. I mumbled to myself vaguely and practically threw myself at the bed. The moment my head hit the pillow, I felt a gratifying sense of accomplishment welling up inside me. We did it, Haruko. We defeated the sponsor. All thanks to you. My grief from losing Haruko hadn't gone away, but now I knew that she hadn't died in vain. The others would come around. They just needed time to process. No more turning against each other, no more killing game. We could finally be a real team again, maybe even friends. Comforted by the thought, I closed my eyes. And from here on, we'd all live a fun and peaceful life. That's how I wanted the rest of our 100 days to go. Just like the better times we had last time around, maybe we could hold another barbecue party or a festival. Maybe we could go to the beach together. That'd be a nice change of pace. Still imagining all the different possibilities, I felt myself drifting off to sleep. But then my doorbell started ringing. A visitor at this hour? I really don't feel like getting out of bed right now. I decided to pretend I hadn't heard it. Whoever it was, whatever they wanted, it could wait. My dreams were calling me. Oh, no. All right, I'm coming. I dragged my tired body out of bed and stumbled over to the door. I opened it and... Okay, thank goodness. Yugamu, what are you doing here? Please don't tell me you want to hold another meeting. Can't we do it tomorrow? Sorry, Takumi. I think it might be a little too soon for us to be celebrating. Huh? What does that mean? The sponsor's dead. We made sure of that. The three of us had stood and watched as the master of the killing game burned away to ashes. There was absolutely no way he could be still alive. The sponsor's dead, all right, but the bees are a different story. We were fixated on watching the sponsor die. They all flew off. Some of them might still be lurking in the school somewhere. But now the sponsor's not here, the control of them not here to control them anymore when they just leave. The thing about the bees is they don't like to change their habitats all that much. We're better off getting rid of them here and now, so they don't have to start building nests and breeding. Great, so we're exterminators. I wish we could put off the job until later, but I knew I'd never forgive myself if someone got hurt because of those bees. Alright, I guess we should go look for them. How are we going to do this? I'll handle the schoolyard and the rooms on the first floor. You take the second and third floor. If you hear even the tiniest hint of buzzing, get out of there and come find me. I'll put on the suit and take them out quick. Yukama still had the protective suit Haruko had gotten us. At least with that around, there was no danger of the hemonema augmented insects killing us. Yeah. With that, Yugamu and I set out to check the campus for bees. I should just wander around at random. I'll see if everyone's okay. Ask if they've see anything first. Oh. Am I just... Okay, I guess I'm just talking to people? Wait. Is this a trick? Wait, there's a choice here? Oh, save Darumi. Yeah, fair enough. What's this one? Decide to team up with Yukama. Okay. Wow. This is a wild one, man. This one was wild, too, to be fair. Like, look at all these gaps. There's just non-stop gaps. I love it so much. Man, this is crazy. I can't believe we actually killed him, you know? I can't believe it. This is awesome. And we got to learn more about it. Okay, so I have a concern is, like, am I really supposed to be just, like, talking to people, or should I be, like, actually looking? I don't know. Maybe I could recruit them.
Oh, Takumi, perfect timing.
For what?
Kiyoshika has something she wants to say to you. Don't you, Kiyoshika.
Nozomi pushed Kiyoshika forward.
Sir Takumi, for avenging Lady Kurara's death, I will... and for my this up until now, that is to say, I'm...
Kiyoshika trailed off, unable to look at me in the eye. An awkward silence stretched out between us.
Sorry, Takumi, I think Kiyoshika needs more time to get her head together. She wants to apologize to you but she's not sure how, and...
It's fine. She really doesn't have to apologize. It's all in the past.
It's nice of you to say that, but this is something she needs to do before we can put it in place. Just give her a little time. Okay?
Sure, whatever you need. You know where to find me. After that awkward phase, when they were calling me the Grim Reaper, I was finally back to being able to talk to Nozomi and Kiyoshika normally again. I found myself getting a little choked up. All the hard work defeating the sponsor had been so worth it. Yeah, it was nice. Am I supposed to be looking physically for bees? I don't know. Eva sat in the cage, still looking as dejected as I'd left her. She was probably still in shock at not being able to allow her mask. Okay. That's weird. She looks weird. Hey, buddy. Hey, how's it going, champ? What was that all about? Takumi, thank you so much for taking down that scumbag who killed Kurara. I'm so happy. The tears of joy just won't stop coming. You're my absolute hero now. Best wrestler ever. Instant Hall of Famer, no question. I'm not a wrestler, though. Oh well, it's nice to see her so happy. Hey, Moko. We're checking to see if any of the sponsors' bees are still... Moko? Ricka-racka, firecracker, sis boomba. Everybody hustle, woo! Victory! Moko might be a little too happy. I don't think I'll get any useful information out of her. Alright, I guess I'll start going into rooms. Okay, I guess here's good. Let's go to the next room. I don't see anything. I think we're good. Wait, is there a fire? Is that a fire extinguisher? No, that's the monitor. Okay. All right, we did that. We'll go to the morgue. Oof. Oh, wait. Why is there nobody in the morgue? Wait, what? That's weird. Curious about what lies beyond, but I can't go any further. Huh, weird. It's countdown for how many days are left. Okay. Go to the other boys' bathroom. There's 2 boys' bathrooms here. Okay, and then I'll double check here too. Let's see. This way, up. This way, up. I don't see anything. I think we're good. Okay. Next area. I'm not gonna check the hallway. That would be unfair if they did that. You know? I'll just check the actual doors and shit. Hey, Tsubasa.
What? The sponsor's bees are still alive?
I only said that might be. I hope we're wrong, but we have to make sure. Can you think of anywhere they might be able to hide Tsubasa? Honestly, I don't know if this is relevant, but since you're asking, I did hear some weird noises coming from that room on the first floor. You know, the one with the strange machines. Huh? What kind of noises exactly? It almost sounded like people talking, but there's no way someone would be hiding out in a creepy place like that. What? I did hear some weird noises coming from that room on the first floor, you know, the one with the strange machines. You know what? It was probably just my imagination. It didn't sound anything like bees anyway. But
room with the strange machines. It's probably nothing, but maybe I'll check it out just in case. Well, thank you. Let's go to the first floor now. Oh, I guess I'll do it later. The one with the strange machines is this one. Yeah, strange room. Okay, well, keep exploring. Just make sure there's nothing here. Yeah, nothing here. Alright, next one. War room. Okay, let's go here to the infirmary. Nope, nobody. Okay. Rec room. I don't see any. Let's go talk to Shoma. There you go, buddy. Thank you. Huh? Whoa, what's up with you all of a sudden? If you hadn't ended the killing game, I would have been the one getting executed at the end of this round. By defeating the sponsor, you saved my life, Takumi. I never got a chance to say thank you this morning, so now I have to make up for it. You've given me, an insignificant dust bunny like me, a second chance at life. I'm eternally grateful. It's okay, Shoma. Really, I mean, this was a victory for all of us. By the way, have you seen any of the sponsor's bees? Thank you. Doesn't look like I'm going to get any useful information out of him. Alright, I did all that one. I think I just got like 2 more locations here. They were all mostly in here, I thought. Don't see him. The sponsor hadn't shown up here at all. Show up here all day. Level with me, Takumi. Are you serious? Did you really kill that bastard? Yeah. I didn't do it alone, though. Yugamu, Tsubasa, and even Haruko. They all put their lives on the line to make this plan a success. And now the sponsor is gone. We don't have to compete against each other anymore. Loosen up, Takamura. You're allowed to be happy. The invader hunt is over. You idiot. I got no right to be happy at a time like this. What do you mean? I'm so damn pathetic. I pushed you away. Talked all that shit about you being shady. Then went ahead and let you do all the hard work and save our asses. I real life hating myself so much. I wish I could just drop dead. Don't say that. You survived the killing game. Your life is so precious. What's so precious about a life you gotta live in shame? Sorry, man. I just can't be around you right now. Oh, hey. Sorry about that stuff. I'll find a way to make it up to you. I like that guy, man. Size downcast, Takamaru slowly trudged. You really don't need to do that. Okay, let's look at the defense room door. Make sure there's nobody in here. I doubt it. Yeah, I think we're good. Last one. One bathroom. Okay, guess we're, we're meeting Yugamu at the roof. Cool, sounds good to me. Hey, Yugamu. You're still Yugamu? Weren't you going to search the first floor? I thought I'd check on Darumi first. She's still out cold, you know, slumbering away like a enchanted princess. I guess she must have taken a lot of damage fighting that. Yeah, not just the physical damage. She did murder the only person she's ever cared about with her own 2 hands. There was no other way. With that situation, Darumi still killed Haruko. Maybe she was in shock, staying unconscious to avoid dealing with the guilt and pain of that act. I've got to wonder what effect Haruko's cryptoglobin is going to have on Darumi going forward. It's going to have a real blast finding out. I don't want to know. Everybody seems to be okay, but I didn't get any hints about this. What was the thing I got was Tsubasa told me about that room. She said she heard people talking inside. Maybe the bees buzzing, wingback beats.
it sound like voices through the door? Maybe we'll wait to the weird room to check it out, in just in case. But what I saw there was...
Yeah!
I couldn't believe it, what I was seeing. The strange sound behind the door wasn't bees. It was this monster who was supposed to be dead. There were two of them. How? How are they still alive? If I don't stop them, the killing game will start over again. I can't fight them alone. I'll go find Yugamu first. I quickly rolled over running for the exit, however, I was suddenly tackled and pinned to the floor.
Hey! Let me go!
I can't let them kill me. If I let them run loose in the school, more of my friends will end up dead. I need to get away, tell everyone there. I felt a sharp pain in my nape. Did I get injected with something? As soon as I felt it, my vision turned hazy. My consciousness started to fade. No, I can't pass out now. Everyone will die.
We have nothing to do with the invader hunt.
I heard someone mutter those words near my ear. Or at least I thought I did. That was crazy. Oh my gosh. My back hurts. For some reason, my bed feels really hard today. Did I fall out of bed at some point? Spend the rest of the night on the floor? This isn't my room. I opened my eyes and looked around, and I was in the room with the weird machines. What am I doing here? Why was I waking up in a creepy place like this? I had no reason to be here, did I? Wait, now I remember Yugamu asked me to help look for the bees. My memory is coming back to me now. We were looking around the school, making sure the sponsor insects minions weren't still lurking somewhere. But I couldn't remember anything from after I came into this room. It all was blank. Was somebody else here? Did they attack me? If anyone or anything had a reason to attack me, it would be the bees. I was one of the people. Well, I was one of the people responsible for their master's death. After all, maybe they wanted revenge. But if that was what happened, Yugamu Tsubasa, the bees could be after them as well. I dashed out of the room in a panic. I ran all over school looking for my friends. I checked both their rooms, all the classrooms, the library, and finally. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Tsubasa, Yugamu. You're okay. I've been looking everywhere. I opened the door to the cafeteria to see the two of them sitting and eating and talking like nothing was wrong. Huh? What's wrong, Takumi? You're sweating like crazy. Yeah, you look more excited than a bitch in here. They're both fine? Okay, I've been worried over nothing, thank goodness. Sheesh. Don't scare me like that. I think we should be the ones saying that to you. Anyway, now that you're here, you might as well join in on the strategy meeting. Yugamu and I have been talking about how to organize our search for the QB liquid. Wait, what? What the fuck? What happened? What the hell's QB liquid? Wait, what are you talking about? The QB liquid? Come on, you can't have forgotten already. Forgotten? I've never heard any of this stuff before. For real? But I explained it to you this morning. This morning? But we were fighting the sponsor this morning. That was yesterday? Yesterday? Something wasn't right here. We got the spare suit yesterday. And then this morning we took the sponsor. Hey, Takumi, what day do you think it is? Oh, it's day 31 of... It's day 32, Takumi. Huh? No, that couldn't be right. If today was day 32, that would mean I spent the entire day lying unconscious in that weird room? Maybe you got a concussion. You did hit your head pretty hard. I did? When did that happen? You forgot that too? Yesterday. That's day 31. You tripped and hit your head. I don't remember
remember that at all. Was it while I was looking for the bees? So what happened with the bees? Did you find any nests or hives or anything? No, not a single one. Guess I was just being very Takumi, do you really not remember? Sorry, I don't remember a thing. You were acting pretty strange back then. Maybe the damage was worse than we thought. You should take it easy today. It might come back to you once you rest up. Sure. This whole thing still didn't make much sense to me, but I did like that they said to spend the rest of the day in my room. I did like they said and spent the rest of the day in my room. Yeah. Ding dong, bing bong. Nighttime. We're already going on to 33. Quick days.
Heady, soldiers.
Oh,
it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack. So well then.
Good night. Good night. Time to go to bed. It's now the night of day 32. I'm missing a whole day's worth of memories. I know I'm not going to get them back just by thinking hard, but still, this is unsettling. What if I wake up with even more gaps in my memory tomorrow? When I think about it that way, I'm kind of scared to go to sleep. Why is this weird stuff still happening? We'd overcome one ordeal only to be faced with another right after? And here I thought beating the sponsor meant our luck was starting. No, being negative about it won't help me now. I gave my cheeks a light slap and took a deep breath to get myself back together. If I let a little something like this get me down, we'll never make it to day 100. I have to stay strong. I need to be prepared to put everything on the line for my friends, just like Haruko did. Day 33. Crazy. We're going through them quick.
Get ready for your 33rd day of active
33rd
service
day.
here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
He's so cool. I miss him. Miss him so much. Day 33, huh? I mumbled as if to reassure myself that as I got up. Yesterday was day 32, today's 33, no missing spots in my memory. Okay, maybe it was only a temporary thing after all. No relief. I was afraid we were going to have a new string of weird incidents on our hand. Hopefully now I can have a nice quiet day. But no sooner than I thought it crossed my mind. Yeah, that's right, we have
Intruder alert.
Defense mode activated. Yeah, let's go fight. What I actually like about the fights is they kind of give us a little bit of a break from the non-stop visual novel, you know? It's kind of nice. An attack. So early in the morning, too. I knew it. My luck's worse than ever. Yeah. I scrambled out of bed and made my way towards the war room as fast as I could. Hey, Takumi. Sir Takumi. Takamura and Kirishika were already there when I got to the war room. They both averted their eyes when they saw me. I've been waiting to apologize all this time, but I didn't know where to start. Isolating someone from the group, only to have that person save them. It was no wonder they felt awkward, but not for long. Apologize for what? I don't remember you doing anything you'd need to apologize for. I decided to let the whole thing go. The past was a past. There was no sense lingering on it and holding grudges now. I just wanted us to focus on the present and forge a better future together. Huh? You sure you don't want any payback? I treated you like crap and you didn't deserve any of that. You're not just gonna forget about all that, are you? Huh? I already have. It's in the past. All I remember is that Takamaru Yakushuji is the kind of guy who will do whatever it takes to protect his friends. That's all I need to know. I meant it too. It hadn't been much fun for me, but Takamaru had only been trying to keep the others safe. You're a real stand-up guy, Takumi. Faith, your heart is larger than the ocean itself. You could be king of the pirates someday, Sir Takumi. Takumi, I know everyone's doing it, but I want to apologize too. I'm sorry for treating you so coldly back when the invader hunt began. I felt terrible about it ever since. Guys, seriously, it's okay. Forget about it. I agree. I've had quite enough of this saturating sweet sentiment for one day. We're all friends again. Can we just leave it at that?
Special Defense Unit! Best friends in the world!
I fucking love Kako. You two were pretty mean to Takumi too, you know? That's just how they are. Not even an iron claw can get them to apologize if they don't want to. I really didn't care about what happened before. We were a real team again. That's what mattered. We were friends and allies, all of us. Sorry to bring the mood down, but shouldn't be too sad about these invaders. They've advanced a pretty long way already. Oh no, I totally forgot. Come on, everybody, let's get out there. We hurried onto the battlefield. It began the first offensive battle we fought in a while. Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Stab, stab. It's everywhere. I wouldn't mind going through everybody's. I don't know if they have that in the gallery. Actually, they should. I want to see like a full screen of everybody's, the best resolution. Because all we see is this color. I love the wink from Moko. She's crazy. She's a crazy lady. We got this, guys. Let's go. We're going in. Alright. I'm probably going to be pausing it because we've done this type of stuff already. So whenever it starts, I'll probably just pause it and I'll just have fun. If anything cool, crazy happens, I'll let you guys know. We'll make sure there's no dialogue. They'll ask if I can skip if there's no dialogue. Yeah, it says skip, so I'm not going to skip, I'm going to do it, but I'll be back in just a bit. This time I'll remember to unpause it. I just wasn't quick enough last time because it was a weird fight, so alright, let's do this. Alrighty, we just finished that roundup. Let's see if anything
It's
cool happens.
weird.
Oh, cool.
But I feel like I've gotten a lot stronger.
It must be from all the fighting we did during the hunt. It feels like they're moving in slow motion now.
Nice.
I'm better than ever, too. Oh, the way I am now, I feel like I could pull off some high-flying lucha moves.
Nice.
That sponsor just made us stronger. What a dumbass!
Don't get carried away, guys. We've got an even stronger enemy approaching. Odds are it's a commander.
Nice. Let's see this commander. Which one is it? It's the 3 one, right? Yeah, that one. Did we fight him?
How infuriating. How dare that bitch push me around. Who the hell does she think I am? I'm the great Adamantium, the paragon of hatred! You're all going down!
That's great. I like him a lot.
It's him. That's the commander that killed Hideko.
That makes
Oh,
this
yeah.
our big chance to adventure. Can't wait to get into it.
This guy's going down. I won't stand by and let him escape this time.
All we could do before was force him to retreat, but we're not going to lose this time. If we all work together, no one can beat
Let's
us.
do this, everyone. For Hideko!
Wow, there's a lot of them. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a little bit more meaning to it, you know? In comparison. Oh, we have to fight. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's see if there's anything different here.
Eager.
Alrighty, this is the final hit
Okay,
here.
try this on yourself.
Take him out.
You're pretty
Nothing really special happened in the fight. It was just a normal one. I did lose a person, which I'm annoyed with. And it sucks not having Carrara
I'm here
being able to
once
heal the shields permanently, you know? And I miss Shoma. I miss, like, my 3 favorite fighters, almost. The 3 of the 4. Still got us. Easy. Got so much BP.
We beat the commander. Now we just gotta finish him off.
This is a revenge killing, right? Why don't we take our time and really make it hurt?
Is Darumi gonna show up?
This is for Hirako.
I say we present his body as an offering at Hiruko's grave. I think she'd like that.
No way. She doesn't want that kind of baggage hanging over her when she's in heaven.
Are you crazy or just stupid? None of your kind will ever enter heaven.
Well, that's interesting.
It seems the varlet still has life enough to talk back to us.
Damn filthy invaders! Treating me like this. I hope you all rot in hell for eternity. Get back! Don't you dare touch me! Lay a finger on me, and I'll rip your throats out with my bare teeth!
Real
guy.
sore loser, aren't you? But you didn't hold back against Hiroko. How's it feel to be on the other side of that?
Repent for our friend's death with your life, vile fiend.
Go ahead, Takumi.
Huh? You want me to do it?
This will wipe out the final insult to Hiruko's memory. You're clearly the best man for the job.
Yeah, I think that's what she would want to.
Tear him apart, Mr. Sumino.
Okay.
Somehow I felt like they wouldn't let me say no. I took a step closer to him.
Damn it! Damn it! I told you to stay away from me!
When I killed him and avenged Hiriko, the invader hunt would finally be, well, and truly over. The next strike would put an end to the dark, desperate chapter in our lives.
This will end it all.
But just as I was about to bring down my sword, no way. I heard the sound of that couldn't possibly be real. Not here, not now. And then it finally happened. A huge swarm of bees appeared, gathering in the air above Adameku. A moment later, they attacked, draining every last ounce of blood from his razor-sharp stingers. Now just a blackened husk. His body felt lifeless. For a moment, I was so shocked. I couldn't speak. How could this be happening?
the bees here again?
Naturally, it's because I am alive and well.
I turned around. The sound of the voice standing there was...
Not quite as satisfying as Kurara O Suzuki's, but this commander's cryptoglobin is sweet nectar all the same. Thanks to that, my wounds have healed. I've made a complete recovery.
But how can you still be alive? I watched you die.
You did indeed. My body was burned to ashes until not a single piece of me remained. But you overlooked something, Takumi Sumino. That was only one of my bodies.
What?
Much like with the suit, I happen to have some spares set aside.
Suddenly, figures in the strange suits were everywhere. There are at least 10 sponsors standing on the battlefield now. Is this a dream? No. More like a nightmare.
Takumi Sumino, your plan to eliminate me, that is, was truly ingenious. In recognition for your courage and cunning,
Oh no, this is
I'll
horrible.
overlook your
This
breach of
is
the rules.
not good.
Anything for an accomplished hunter like yourself.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
this can't be happening. It took so much work just to beat one of them, and now there's this many.
It's like Monokuma. Should I just do the sponsor and do the Monokuma voice? Oh, hello there, everybody. Ah, poor lady.
It's an illusion. They must be shadow clones or after images.
You're welcome to test that theory. But don't blame me if you meet the same fate as Kurara O Suzuki.
None of us made a move instinctively. We knew we had no chance. If we tried to attack any sponsors, we'd be killed on the
So
spot.
why did you pretend to be dead? Were you just playing with us?
I knew giving you a taste of hope would make your despair that much more intense. Do you see now how futile it is to defy me?
But why are you only showing yourself again now? We worked so hard to defeat that commander. Stealing the fruits of our labor is adding insult to injury.
You misunderstand me. I only absorbed his cryptoglobin temporarily to ensure it's distributed fairly. Such a mighty prize should be reserved for only the most excellent of my hunters. I will split this commander's cryptoglobin among the top 3 players. In first, Darumi Amamiya. Second, Takumi Sumino. And third, Yugamu Omikage. These 3 alone will receive the reward. Accept it now!
This is interesting. I don't understand. At the sponsor's words, one of the bees flew over to me. It dropped my prize, a weird vial of red liquid at my feet.
It seems Darumi Amamiya is not here. Is she still unconscious? No matter. I will inject this into her myself. I'm sure she'll find it most invigorating. She is a talented hunter too, after all. This game wouldn't be nearly so interesting without her.
The killing game is still going on. I thought we ended it.
So sorry to quash your short-lived joy, but the invader hunt will continue. There are still 2 days until the end of the first round. I encourage you lower-ranked hunters to make a special effort during that time. Of course, the rest of you can't afford to get complacent either. That's just how this game works.
Damn, man. We were so close. We were so close, guys. Oh my gosh. The sponsor's laugh echoed across the desolate battlefield. The defensive battle was over, but the invader hunt was back on. With our lives once again at the mercy of the rankings, it felt more like a truly hollow victory. Damn, man. This is crazy. I can't believe it. I'm trying to figure this out. So there's no way. There's just no way that he's actually that powerful. There's no way. Man, I don't know what to think. Could it be FB from a different timeline? That would make sense on how he could survive and do the things he's doing. After the battle, we returned to the school and met in the cafeteria. We needed to discuss what we were going to do next. So basically, the hunt is back on like nothing ever happened. To think the sponsor would come back. A villain like that has no right raising from the dead. Now there's just 2 more days left for round 1. And when it ends, the person in last place will be executed. The killing game wasn't over. The sponsor had multiple bodies, making them effectively immortal. Now that we knew that, any hopes we had left to build up had been replaced with despair. I don't think I can do this anymore. Following that person's orders, risking my life, playing this terrible game, it's all too much. There, sister dearest. Don't worry, your dear brother will protect you. Even if I have to sacrifice everything to do it. Damn it. This whole thing was bullshit. I can't believe the sponsor played us like that. All that despair and frustration need an outlet now. And the target, Takamaru, said, Yo, Takumi, what the hell's going on here? You told us the sponsor was dead. Sorry, I'm just as surprised as you guys. I don't think any of us expected the sponsor to have multiple bodies. You saying you didn't know? Don't lie to me, man. You and that bastard were working together this whole time, weren't you? What? That's crazy. Of course we haven't. Why are you the only ones who got prizes from your team? You sure that wasn't some kind of payment for going along with the sponsor's act? No, why would you even think that? I never betrayed you guys. You still took that little handout without any protest. Almost like you already knew it was coming. And now you're probably gonna end up first in the rankings for this round. You told us the game was over, so none of us would be earning points for the last couple days.
Your position is just as strong as before, while we've lost any chance to catch up to you.
You get to survive the next round while your partner, the sponsor, gets to mess with us. It's a win for both of you. I can't believe we let you fool us like that. Sir Takumi, all this time, you colluded with our enemy? You betrayed us all? I'll have your head for this.
Don't do it, Kiyoshika.
Put your sword away. Back off, guys. Takumi's innocent. How many times are you going to make the same mistake?
Hey, I've tried to trust Takumi. He's legit saved my life, you know. But I gotta look at the bigger picture here. Every time I put trust in him, something bad happens. First Gaku died, then Karara, the invader hunt started. Then right when it looked like we were out of the woods, suddenly the game's back on, and we're in the last place. All that can't just be a coincidence. What am I supposed to think?
Takamaru glared at me like I was an absolute scumbag.
You really are a jinx. No, you're worse than that. You're like the Grim Reaper. Nothing good ever comes from being around you.
Shit, that sucks.
So do us all a
That's
favor
fine.
and stay away from us.
Deal. When I heard the anger in his voice, I knew my dream was over. Making it to day 100 with everyone working together as a team. That would never happen.
That's all I gotta say to you from that here on. We're enemies. Don't come talking to me like we're still friends. Hey! Ima, Kako, let's go. We got some points to earn and get ahead of those guys while we still can.
Takamaru stormed out of the cafeteria, taking the twins with him. Now it's come to this. I must retreat to the mountains. I'll undergo intense training and unlock the power I need to strike down every one of those accursed sponsors. Kishika, no.
No, you can't go out there alone. At least let us come with you.
Nozomi's team hurried away as well, leaving just me and my only two friends in the world. Sheesh, what's with those guys? All this over some dumb prize Takumi didn't even ask for. They can't help it. This game made them paranoid. Everything seems suspicious to them. Even a little vial of cryptoglobin. Yagami was right. All they wanted was to get rid of the Grim Reaper in the midst. The vial was just a convenient excuse for them to do that. Speaking of vials, remember what the sponsor said back then? Something about injecting Darumi?
It seems Darumi Amamiya is not here. Is she still unconscious? No matter. I will inject this into her myself. I'm sure she'll find it most invigorating.
Jeez. Right? That means the sponsor probably went to Darumi's room. She could be in danger. Come on. We ran up the stairs and head to the roof. We couldn't let the sponsor do anything to Darumi. Hiruko had given her life to save her. She was her legacy. Darumi! We wrenched the door open and charged inside. Darumi was awake. She was sitting at the edge of the bed, staring vaguely at the ceiling. Darumi, you're okay? Huh? What's up, Tsubasa? Why are you and Takumi and Yugami all out of breath? Oh, you finally decided to kill me, right? You're breathing heavy because of the anticipation. You gonna pass me around and have some fun with me for... Bro, what? Or are you gonna save that until after I'm dead? Bro, we're crazy. Can have a killing game without some gory or some sexy R-rated scenes, am I right? Go ahead and mess me up. Oh my gosh. Bro, what? Should we film it for prosperity? Posterity, thank you. Should we film it for posterity? Make sure you get a good side when my eyes roll to the back of my head. will you stop talking crazy for a minute, Darumi? Thank goodness, she just, same as ever, morbid, inappropriate, sense of humor. Are you alright, Darumi? You're not sick or in pain or anything? Nope, I'm 110% A-okay. In fact, I think actually getting some sleep for once has made my skin healthier than usual. Oh man, at this rate, the bags under my eyes might disappear. I left those little black smudges like they were my own children. I don't think I could bear losing them. Wait, that's not just highlighter? Well, anyways, I'm glad she's okay. There's just no problem. How exactly are we supposed to treat Darumi from now on? Obviously, I want to honor Haruko's last wish and do whatever I can to make sure she survives, but she's also technically the person who killed Haruko. There's no getting away from that. Then again, does Darumi even know what she did? Or she repressed the whole thing? Huh? Hey Darumi, how much do you remember what happened before you blacked out? Pretty much all of it. Yumi, Yagumo, Mistress Haruko, all went off on a picnic. Then we got attacked by Commander. Mistress Haruko was mortally endangered to protect me, and then I stabbed her in the back and killed her. That covers everything, right? So she remembers. I have to think she'd have been happier if she forgot, though. And it's bad enough that she had to lose Haruko, but to have her kill herself, what can I say to someone who's been through something like that? Should I try comforting her? Reassuring her that she did the right thing? I'm out of my depth. I've got no idea what to do here. Okay, Takumi, it's your turn. Tell me what's been happening while I was out. Is the killing game still going on? Yeah, it is. It hasn't been a constant thing, though. We managed to end it once, but then it just started up again. Explained everything to Darumi. Told her about how we ended up forming the anti-sponsor alliance with Haruko, how Haruko had obtained one of the same kind of suits the sponsor wore, and how with Tsubasa's help, we'd figured out its weakness and taken down the sponsor. Of course, after that, the sponsor came back and revealed they had multiple weapons. So in the end, nothing we did even mattered. Tears had begun to sprung in my eyes while I was telling the story. Saying it out loud made the pain of losing Haruko feel fresh and raw. And then it happened. Are you okay? She started acting really weird, even by her standards. She was stuttering the same syllable over and over again, making her sound like an old staticky radio. Come on, Darumi, that's what you get! Finally, Darumi screamed so loud, I covered my ears. When her voice had finally stopped echoing around the room, I looked at her for the moment she actually said that. Did you seriously just say that's what you get? Well, this is your punishment for being dumb enough to try to end the hunt ahead of time. Killing games are an immutable law of nature. You can't just end them. How can you be so stupid, moron? What's with this attitude? I know that you're only just recovered, but there's a limit to what I'll put up from you. Haruko wanted to end the invader hunt, so no one else would have to die. She gave her life to me. You're just gonna trample over her feelings. Mistress Haruko? Stop the killing game? You're crazy. She was the goddess of this game. Goddess? Mistress Haruko reveled in slaughter and bloodshed. She was the perfect embodiment of everything the invader hunt stood for. And now she's in my tummy. That makes me like holy mother of the goddess or something. Darumi tenderly placed both her hands on her stomach.
Watch over me, Mistress Haruko. I'll kill lots of invaders and author up their blood in your name.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
I'll knock everyone else out of the rankings and reign supreme as the Queen of Kills.
She's crazy.
Let's all have fun killing each other, guys.
Bro, oh my goodness. Darumi's unbridled joy toward the killing game was unnerving. Maybe even inhuman. I couldn't see us talking any sense into her, so she was an uncontrollable monster. So you think we did really pointless? Our alliance against the sponsor, getting the suit Haruko sacrificed? What was the point of any of it? Yeah, we're saving our progress. What a time. I think that's it. I think that's all we're going to be doing today. Maybe a little bit shorter. I'm not sure, depending on how much the fight itself edited out. Well, everybody, that's it for today's session. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. I hope you have a wonderful day today. And everybody out there in YouTube land, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notifications. Is that a thing? I don't know. And comment. Okay, just a couple quick things. I can't believe that it turned out this way. I was hoping for a different route, but hopefully this will reveal itself at the end whenever I complete 100% this game to figure out exactly who the hell the masked sponsors are. It sucks that there's multiples of them. That's what annoys me a little bit, but let's figure it out together. So, hey, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.